Hey, what's up, everybody? Rachel will be with us in a minute. She is on the phone with her mom. So, yeah. Alright, so Rachel's back with us. She's frozen. It looks like you're picking your nose. There you are. It looked like you were frozen. You were frozen, and it looked like you were picking your nose. How is your mom? Really? So he's not far from town, then, eh? We have, yeah, we have an escaped convict murderer on the loose around here, which is not cool. I'm glad we have guard dogs. I'm gonna adjust my volume just a little bit. Try that and see how it does. Hopefully I'm not blowing everybody out of the water. I went from being super quiet to super loud, so we'll see. We'll see. So what's going on in the world of Facebook? I know you're Facebook surfing. Oh, cool. How's the sound on it? Oh, well, I should show everybody we have a baby kitten in my room. And if I have trouble reading comments tonight, I couldn't find my glasses before the show. So I'm kind of like, what? Can't see that well. But yeah, we have a baby kitten in the room. Meow. Yeah, yeah. Baby kitten. Baby kitten. Rach made us, well, I helped to make us some new background art. I added the Thunderhawk and the helmets. Hey, it counts. I did something. It counts. It totally counts. The other one, I love it, but one says Tuesday nights, and the other one said, is that my dog? And so one said Tuesday nights, and the other said it just had so much in it that it was just, it kind of camouflaged the video screen. So I was like, we'll do something. And you picked the background color on this one. You randomly picked it, but I think you did a good job. A bloody good job. Yeah, unfortunately he's working tonight, but he said he was going to catch the show after he got off work. He was excited to give him something to do when he gets off. But it may be pretty boring tonight. I tried to get a hold of Jay to see if he was going to watch, but I haven't heard from him, so he's probably watching a movie or something. So yeah, on Patrol Live. But he watches, I think that's an every day of the week thing. I mean, he really likes that show a lot. Kind of like I do with my cartoons and stuff, you know? Like, I think that's kind of the way he does on Patrol Live. I still need to watch that. I told him I would check it out sometime. He said it's like very similar to Cops, I guess. I forgot you're on your iPad and the screen, the camera moves, and I was like, "What?" Oh,
I don't know how to turn.
you have been muted this whole time. Derpa derpa. I just unmuted you. Oh well, we weren't talking about anything important other than kitty cats, and you sang the Bad Boys tune from Cops. That's what. See, that's where I miss not having Backwoods and Jay in the chat to let me know when I forget things like turning on the volume and things like that. But
Yeah.
We got it on now, so it's all good.
That's what matters.
Well, yeah, it's better than going into like this big long conversation and then being like, "Oh yeah."
That's like that one time we streamed that alien game, and then I was muted the whole time.
The whole game, yeah. I kind of miss playing that game a little bit, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was kind of fun.
It got a little frustrating there a bit, but man,
Yeah.
I'm so jealous Jay's getting that Switch too, man. We gotta get one.
Yeah. That's mine is fucked up. I mean, we've got a good reason to.
Yeah. Rach bought one of those Nintendo Switch Plus. Is that what it's called?
OLED.
Oh, LED or OLED, whatever. And had it like a year, and the screen just went out on it. And it really sucks. So we gotta, so we were gonna replace it, and then we're like, well, the Switch 2's coming out. Why not just get us a Switch 2? And we've still got my Switch, so it doesn't really, it would just make sense to get a Switch 2.
Yeah.
And I want to play that Mario Kart world so bad.
It looks really fun.
It does. It looks super fun. I know Jay ordered that. I'm not sure if he ordered another game or not. I'm trying to remember. You know how my memory is, but I know for sure he ordered Mario Kart World, and he said that in Mario Kart World that you have to drive from course to course. Like, which I think that's pretty
like
funny.
An open world kind of thing, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds really fun. And that game is going to be like one of them, like, it'll be like the game to get, but at least we have digital downloads now. You guys will never know the pain when I was a kid when you couldn't find a physical copy.
Mm-hmm.
And you wanted a game so bad but you couldn't find it anywhere. Your generation's spoiled, and you guys don't.
Well, it wasn't always like that. It was like that when I was a kid.
I know, I'm just giving you crap, man. But no, it is. As much as I like having the physical copies of things, it's so nice, like with the new wrestling game, for instance, to just have it downloaded, not have to go to the store, and it was nice. I want that baseball game so bad, but I can only get it for one, so I don't know if I want to get it for Switch or if I want to get it for PS5.
Yeah.
Because it's so much fun. Sorry, I'm laughing at the dog scratching I can hear. But it's so much fun playing on the Switch, but now that school's out, I really don't have a reason to get it on Switch, because I'm not like in line waiting on the kids or anything like that. So we'll see. But it's also cheaper on the Switch.
That's true. But the graphics will be better on the PlayStation.
That is true. So do I want convenience or graphics? That's basically what it comes down to.
Essentially.
Essentially. You sound like an oil or something. Essential oil. So I'm thinking really hard about opening up Michael Myers tonight. I don't know for sure, but I'm thinking really, really hard about it.
Yeah.
It looks so freaking cool. I wish you were a Myers fan like I was, or like I am.
I like them, but I'm just more of a Ghostface person.
No, I totally get it. I'm not giving you crap or anything. I just said I wish you were, because, like, if that was like a new Ghostface figure, you'd be like I am with the Myers. It's I don't know. He was just always my favorite as a kid, and my mom would actually watch Halloween 2 with me. They would play Halloween 2 every year around Halloween on cable, and my mom would watch that with me. And so that's why Halloween 2, it's like, I don't know, it's near and dear to my heart, but nothing like Halloween The Curse of Michael Myers. That one is the most sentimental to me. What's your most sentimental Scream movie?
Um, hate to be this way, but probably the original.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. I mean, that's probably going to be most people's answer on Scream. But, I don't know. A lot of people, I have fond memories of going to the movies with my friends and stuff like that and seeing, some awful movies, but I have really good memories for the awful movies. I mean, I was lucky. I got to go see Black Sheep, with Chris Farley. I got to see that in theaters. I got to see Tommy Boy. I got to see Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. You know,
Yeah.
those are all some of my favorite movies. But I was too young to get to watch like Revenge of the Nerds in theaters or anything like that.
Yeah.
I love Revenge of the Nerds. Good Lord, puppers.
That was actually Kira.
Oh. My
Or
dogs. She's probably coming in here to bug me now.
The only one that I saw in theaters was Screams. It was either 6 or 5. I can't remember.
I went my dog in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't go see any of the newer ones in theaters, but I did.
I like Scream, and I like some of the um, sequels to Scream, but none of them really just hit like the first one did.
Yeah, that first one's a great movie, man. Like it's. I think it shocked a lot of people when they killed Drew Barrymore off right at the beginning of the movie, because she's such a big name. I think everybody. I know I didn't expect her to die that early in the movie.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. That they had the balls to do that.
Yeah. I wasn't old enough to watch any of the good horror movies really that came out in theaters.
Yeah.
Trying to think of ones that I have seen in theater. I think it was 6. I watched Scream 6. I didn't watch Terrifier. I wanted to, but
Yeah.
we never got around to do it.
We still haven't watched Terrifier 3.
Nope.
I don't know, man. I don't know what's getting wrong with me. The older I get, like, I love horror movies, and I have my whole life. But here lately, in my older years, they kind of bother me. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a parent. I don't know, man. It's not, when I say bother me, it's not like they scare me, and I'm like, oh my god, it's like, nothing like that. It's just, like, I'm like, I'd rather watch something happier.
Yeah. I feel like that's just the reality of life's crappy anyways.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, when I was a kid, man, I loved me some horror movies. Like, and I went to all those conventions and stuff and got to meet some really cool people, and so that was fun. And it's like Jay and I were talking in one of our shows here a week or so ago, man. Like, you think that those people would be so rude, like the horror community people, and I'm talking about the fans too, not just like the actors and actresses, but they're like some of the nicest people you'll ever meet. And that's part of the fun thing about going to the conventions. I guess it's the same thing that you get when you go to like a Comic-Con.
Yeah. Yeah, but you'd think, rock stars would be that way too. But like when we met Sebastian Bach, he was so overly nice.
Yeah, he was super nice, man. Like, he didn't have to be that nice. But, because, they have to deal with people every day, and, everybody has bad days. And, to us, they're this or they're that, but to them, that's their job, So, that has to... I mean, imagine if you were at work and people were coming up and asking for your autograph. Like,
yeah, whenever he signed your lanyard, lanyard, he was like, "Now don't smudge that."
Yeah. It's like, I won't, man. But the thing that meant the most to me is he tweeted my picture of me and him on Twitter. and I thought that was
Yeah.
really cool. I was like, yeah, that meant the world to me. Actually, that was really really cool of him. Yeah, so we dicked around and we didn't go watch Clown in a Cornfield because
Yeah.
the weather didn't cooperate and we didn't cooperate. And yeah. And tomorrow we got a trip to Cabot. Yay.
Yay, we're gonna have to be up by like 7 o'clock at least.
Yeah. You know me, I'll be up before then.
Yeah, you wake up at 6 every day.
I can't help it. It's just my internal alarm. It's just 6 o'clock. I'm up. Unless I'm extremely tired. Like today, I slept my day away today, man. Like I did. I was still up at 6, but I went back to bed like what 3 times.
Yeah.
But that's all right. That's all right.
I'm still tired. I'm not. No. I don't know how long I've slept total, but it couldn't be more than 7 or 8 hours.
Yeah.
But it was inconsistent sleep. Like I'd sleep a few hours, wake up for a few hours, sleep a few hours, wake up.
Yeah. I mean, it's better than nothing, but I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Like I have days. Of course, it was a rainy day today, and that didn't help matters any. You know, as far
Yeah.
as like motivation to get up and do anything. I had no motivation today at all.
Me
Except
neither.
we did clean though.
We did. We can say that.
We sure did. We cleaned and that was all we did. But you know, we did clean.
Mhm.
Did I show you the blue Care Bear?
Blue Care Bear.
Yeah. You know that we got on clearance. On clearance. The Care Bear Barbie.
Oh yeah. They marked them down like
$3 and something.
60%.
Yeah. It was worth it just to get this tiny little grumpy bear. Tiny grumpy bear, and then it's pretty funny looking.
It's cute.
Yeah. And you can take its head off. And she has blue hair. That surprised me.
It's cute.
Yeah. So now we have all three colors, purple, pink, and blue. So you guys, you and Stone, can display them wherever you would like.
Yeah. Here's a kitty.
Oh, bless her heart. Poor little kitty. Poor little kitty. So you're super tired.
Yes. Is it that obvious?
It's pretty obvious. Pretty obvious. I wish Backwoods was off to keep us entertained.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. If your Switch was working, I'd say we could play some Switch games.
I'll just have to, I guess, bring my dock here and dock it and see if that works.
Yeah, I mean, we could try to dock it on mine just to see if that works.
Yeah.
That just really sucks, man. I don't understand what could have happened to it.
I don't either.
You literally just had it sitting in the seat of your car. And then it's like...
It wasn't terribly hot. It wasn't terribly cold, so...
No, I could have understood if it'd been like super hot or something like that. I'd been like, great, you know, but... it was back when the weather was like 60, you know, or if even that. So,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know, man. It doesn't make sense.
'Tis frustrating.
I think the kitty's dreaming. It's got its eyes closed and its mouth open, laying there. It's like meow, meow.
Try and feed it again here in a little bit.
Yeah. I wish Connor could have taken it with him.
Yeah, me too.
Because they're really good at that. I noticed, like, Really good at nursing kittens.
I've never done it before, so.
Me either, so we're learning together because I have no idea how to. I hope it's okay. I don't know why Jerry just quit feeding it.
I don't know.
Like she moved the rest of them into a different place and then just left that one.
Well, Connor said that cats can tell which one's the runt and which one they don't think is going to make it, and they'll just stop feeding them.
Yeah. Well, that ain't cool.
Yeah.
I guess we need to check on the other kittens after the show too and make sure they're doing alright.
Yeah.
The other kittens. The other kittens.
Yeah, I got the.
What?
I got the hiccups.
Oh, great. I need to have you draw or get that drawing of Jay so I can put him in the picture too for our Friday night show.
Okay.
That would be bloody nice of you.
Yeah.
Good Lord, you and your hiccups.
They're like the kind that are really deep and they hurt.
Oh, that's damn, man. I ain't making fun of you. I'm just like, holy shit.
Normally they're like light and they're like, yuck, yuck. No, I'm like, bleh.
Yeah, normally your hiccups are hilarious, but you wait until we get on live internet. And then you start making these god awful noises.
Excuse me.
What is it, Kira?
Kira. Jeez Louise.
I just noticed I still got the old B-side show sign up behind you.
Well.
Well, I need to change that.
Rest in peace, B-side.
Yeah, rip. Well, the Facebook still lives on.
Yeah. I gotta get rid of these hiccups.
Tell him, say, see you later, alligator.
I don't think that's gonna work.
You gonna be good for the trip tomorrow?
I'm sure. I can hear myself echoing into the other room in your microphone.
Probably. Because you sound ridiculous.
It hurts. It hurts.
Yeah, I hate hiccup. Like, I know the hiccups you're talking about, man. They can be painful. I mean, I've seen people try to get out of shows before, but this is ridiculous. Ridiculous. So come on, talk about something. What's one of your favorite? What's your favorite things to do while having the hiccups?
Try to get rid of them.
Okay.
Does scaring work for you?
No. I don't hardly ever get the hiccups. Like, very rarely do I ever get the hiccups.
I've had them on and off for like 2 weeks, but this is the worst they've been thus far.
You've had constant hiccups since I've known you.
Yeah, something's probably wrong with my diaphragm or whatever.
Yeah, you go, yelp. Yelp. Yelp.
Hurt my chest.
There's a guy in a mask behind you. Other way. I didn't tell a lie.
Yeah.
I did not. I was just trying to scare you to get rid of your hiccups.
Well, that doesn't work because I know you have a lot of masks. So.
That is true. I do. I have my Halloween 6 mask behind you on the shelf on display. I'm very proud of that one.
I had a friend tell me one time that to get rid of hiccups, you should cover your ears and drink something.
How can you cover both your ears and drink? Well, I guess with a straw.
Yeah.
Well, I've never heard of that. Do you want me to look it up and see ways to get rid of hiccups?
Yeah. How do I get rid of hiccups?
How to get rid of hiccups.
Jeez. I can't stand this. My body picked the most convenient time to get the hiccups.
How to get rid of hiccups instantly. Everyone's become constipated from time to time. Learn more about constipation. What's that got to do with hiccups? I don't care what causes them. Don't want to buy now. Home remedies. Hold your breath. Take a deep breath, and holding it for a few seconds can help relax the diaphragm, stopping the spasms that cause hiccups. Okay, you can probably.
I let out the air. I'm not still holding it.
Oh, okay. I was like, geez. Or drink cold water. Eat a teaspoon of sugar.
I don't know about that.
Swallow dry bread or crushed ice. Oh, this one's the best one. Pull on your tongue.
Pull on it?
I'm not pulling a prank on you. It says, pull on your tongue. Although it sounds strange, gently pulling on your tongue can stimulate the nerves and muscles in your throat, stopping the spasms that cause hiccups.
Well, let's see if that worked.
Well, they're already not as bad.
Yeah.
Looky there. Home remedies for hiccups.
It's not completely gone because I can still feel it in my chest.
So is it a myth busted or a myth confirmed? There you go with your yawning again.
Yeah, no.
You yawn and your hiccups.
Um.
So I'm a little jealous that your mom made pie.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to go just for pie.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna tell her you said that. Yeah, pie sounded good.
We ate the rest of the chocolate pie yesterday.
I know, man. I wish there was some of that left. There's a coconut pie over there, but you don't like coconut.
I hate coconut.
I don't mind the coconut pie.
I don't like real coconut. I don't like artificial coconut. I don't like coconut. The only thing I can tolerate is coconut milk. And still, I don't like it.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever had coconut milk.
My grandma made me try it one time when I was little.
When she made you, she held you down and was like, "You're gonna drink this coconut milk."
No, she was like, "You want to try it?" And I was like, "I guess."
Well, your poor grandma trying to expose you to new things and you just giving her a hard time.
That's not as bad as the first time I tried buttermilk. Kirby was like, "Here, you want some?" And I was like, okay. And I took the first drink and I spit it everywhere.
Yeah, my grandpa used to love buttermilk, man. Love that stuff. I can't do it personally. Well, we went for half hour, man. I know you're tired. We'll get off here. I just wanted to kind of test out the volume again and see how it was going, so I can watch that back on the replay and see how it's doing. So
Well, that was embarrassing. I had the hiccups for half the show.
you did. I could go back and delete the show, but I'm not gonna.
Oh, okay.
Not gonna, man. Alright, Rach, have a good night. And dentist time tomorrow. Woohoo, yay.
Yippee!
Yippee. Alright, everybody, have a good night.
Bye.
See you soon.